What's up, everybody? It's Omar. It's 8 p.m. October 23rd, 2017, and I want to make a very quick video about my two dip buy plays for today. I took DRYS. I bought DRYS on a dip, and I bought MACYS on a dip. This was my watch list. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't post it. I realized that that I never posted it. But this was my watch list. I actually made this watch list yesterday, and I totally forgot to post it. So I apologize for that. So let's get into the plays. All right, so this is my setup. This is the 1 minute time frame and the 5 minute time frame, and then I used to usually detach a chart with like no indicators because I like to look at both, and this is what I like to teach off of, because so you can get a clear view of everything. So basically, what happened was, the market opened and DRYS was running, and I was looking at different stocks. Initially I was looking at AMD. It wasn't on my watch list. Actually, initially, I was looking at AMD. I don't even know what happened with AMD. I'm curious to know. Let me see. Yeah, you see I had all these support and resistance lines. I actually saw AMD. Oh, man, this damn computer. All right, I actually saw... Crap, sorry, guys. I don't know. I've just been having a lot of problems with my computer lately. I actually saw... Let me remove all this. I actually saw AMD moving at the break of 14. I literally watched it. I was gonna take a trade, go long on it, and I just froze. I honestly froze. I did not watch it. I saw it go all the way up to 14.19, I saw the reversal, and I thought about shorting it, and I had this nice wash, but I didn't. I as soon as I saw it start fading a little bit and doing this, I literally switched. I don't know why. Sometimes that happens, So I started looking through my plays. I saw DRYS was moving, so I went to DRYS. Around this time, I saw DRYS starting to pull back, and I liked the way it was pulling back as opposed to AMD, which was like this slow sideways consolidation before the the drop. I like the way DRYS was pulling back quickly, which made me think that shorts were gonna drive this down, and there was gonna be a dip buy opportunity. That was my thinking. So let me pull up a bigger chart. So if you notice, this was the previous high over the last 5 days. So 361. And if you notice, it broke out about that at the market open. It starts moving. It gets up to a high of 421, and right here, it starts fading back, and I saw it fading. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait for my opportunity. I saw it come down. It broke below 390, and I saw this temporary move up. But I wasn't comfortable trading it yet, because I wanted to see it reclaim. I wanted to see it retest this, the support level, which was 395, and sure enough, it broke below it. So I'm glad I didn't take a chance going long on it. And let me just zoom in. So once it broke below it, I saw it, it was fading, dropping, and then I saw this wick. So I saw it hit the low here of the low was 386, and then I saw it gap up, and it formed this new higher low right here, and this I thought was the reversal. So in my mind, I said, okay, I think short sees this. They see the doji, and they're probably going to cover right into this spike, because the momentum is shifting. And I'm watching time and sales, and you see time and sales, the green prints are starting to come in. You're seeing the volume starting to come in as well, and I took it long. So I got executed right here at 392, and I just literally rolled this up. I saw the sideways consolidation, which told me that there was a possible another leg up, and I just rolled this up. Once it broke above VWAP, I was like, if it dips below VWAP, I'm gonna take my I'm just gonna take my profit. I went in 2,000 shares, And you know, I just rolled this up. So I got in at 393. I watched this go all the way up to the 445 level. I was greedy. I didn't even sell anything. As soon as I saw this doji, I sold right into this candle, and I got executed at like 435 and 434. You know, Thinkorswim sucks. Like, the executions really suck. So that was a great trade. You know, I did very well on that trade. And the other trade I took was on MACYS. So MACYS is a higher price stock. I've traded it several times. I generally like to short it. I didn't short it though, which was funny because I was looking, you know, after I got out of that trade, I saw MACYS. I actually saw MACYS up around here when the momentum was shifting, and I don't know. It was like right around here where I caught it, I think, with like 2174, and then I kind of like watched it a little bit. Then I kind of like, you know, moved away from it, and then I was like doing some stuff at work, and then I saw you know, this is the strength meter. I saw it red, so I saw it was like dipping. So I caught it like right around here, 2163. I just watched it, you know, collapse. I wasn't gonna try to short it and chase it down because I didn't know if there was gonna be a reversal. You know, I didn't know when the reversal was coming, but so I said I'm not gonna short it. I'm just gonna wait for the dip buy opportunity because all these people are shorting, so it's gonna have to shorts are gonna have to cover, and it's gonna have to go up again. So I literally watched it. I saw it come all the way down. You know, it's required some patience. I saw it come down here, and if you notice, I'll put it on the big chart. If you notice here, you know, you got the bottom here, right? And then that next candle, do you see how it double bottomed here? It never broke below it. And then in this next candle, you got the push up. So it went up to 2145 and it sort of came back down, and then right here where it formed a new low, 2140. Right in this candle is where, you know, right in the next candle actually is where I decided to take a trade. So I got in here 2141, 1,000 shares, risking the 2134. So, you know, if it had gone against me, I was gonna lose about $70. You know, it just went up. So, you know, I just saw it. You know, it required patience because it was like kind of swinging up and down. Didn't know what to do, but you know, I just saw it, you know, slowly trending. I wasn't sure if it was gonna break 2150. It did, and then it started gapping down, and I was about to sell, and I said, you know, I noticed that it wouldn't break 2149, so I said, you know what, it's gonna probably go up some more because I saw that it wasn't gonna break, and I was gonna cover right here. I was gonna sell my shares right in here, and you know, it got this next leg up, so it got up as high as 2160, and then I saw it kind of, you know, hold this level right here, 2161, and then right into this candle I sold. So I got out 21, I think it was 2157 actually I got out. So that was a pretty good trade. So in that trade I think I made 51, yeah, about $170. You know, minus commissions, 160. So you know, those were my two trades, guys. And look, just to show you, I remember just you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I show you how to make all these scanners. But you can look at that two candle dip buy scanner, and if you know, if you go to my YouTube, watch it at night. I spelled all this wrong. Sorry about that. Watchotrade. Here we go. So if you go to my YouTube, and if you go to my playlist, right into momentum trading fundamentals, I have a video here in there. There's like 11 videos in there, but one of them is dedicated to, I'm sorry guys, my internet is really crappy. Oh boy, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry guys.
Hey, what's up? It's Omar.
So I don't know why I'm not getting everything. There he goes. All right, so the creating custom scanners and indicators. This video will show you. This video will show you how.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
So this video will show you how to create all these scanners. So one of them is that two candle dip buy. So let me look at, like, all right, let's look at some candle like AGEN. Look what happened, right? This thing freaking tanked all day, right? You know, it was tanking. It had these little moments where you could have bought dips on these little pops here. So, you know, it had this quick pop and, you know, kind of popped again, and then it broke down. And this is the previous day's close price. But, you know, at some point, these shorts are going to cover. And look, if you see it bottoming out here, you know, look at that. It gets from 430 all the way up to 450. So, you know, you had 20 cents before it continued to collapse. I mean, this thing, and then it tanked again. And then it found its real bottom at 420, which was at around 11:30. You know, I didn't have the time to trade this, but man, had you been able to catch this bottom, look at this, from 20 to about 30 cents profit of upside before you. Then you could have took this back down. So this was money to be made both ways. But you know, every time, remember, stocks, they don't just go all the way down and all the way up, right? They go up and down. You know, I mean, eventually they have bounces. You know, so when you can catch a dip, you know, you can make some money. And look, this was the clear support level. I mean, it never got really below this 421. You know, you had a few opportunities to dip by. You know, let's look. I just want to show you a couple of stocks when they're tanking. Let's look at stuff with volume. All right, here's another one where, you know, look at this stock. You know, it's a higher price stock. I just want to just show you that when a stock has a massive collapse, you're going to get a bounce. So, you know, here, this is where it found its support, 2049. And, you know, you got the 2049, it gapped up all the way to 2064. And then look at this, it came back down, it formed that double bottom, and then it got those highs all the way to 2067. You know, so, you know, this didn't have the big bounce, but, you know, sometimes you'll get that. Like here you go, here's a stock that opens up from 26.96 to 24.74. It pulls back all the way to 27.36. And then, you know, if you catch the dip, look at this, right? It finds its low, gaps up, pulls back, forms a higher low, and right in here is where you make your entry. And look at this, from 27.38 all the way to 27.68. You know, so, you know, buying dips is the way to go. You know, you just gotta have the patience, you know, and just, you know, so you're gonna say, well, Omar, it's easy for you to say. It's hindsight. Like, what if I see it here and I catch it and I get it up here and I'm holding, and then, well, you have a clear exit. So, you know, if this is your entry, you know, this is gonna be a stop or a few cents below it, you know, or sometimes, you know, you see a stock gapping down and you see, okay, let's say you see this right here, and you don't wait for the double confirmation, or you see a gap up, you see it come down, but you don't see no drive up, so you shouldn't buy. But let's say you get in because thinking right here it's gonna go up. Well, this is your clear stop. If it breaks below it, you stop out. So your risk is minimal, is what I'm trying to say, you know. But, you know, if you catch some good dips, you can get good bounces. Like, look, here's a stock where a complete collapse right at the open, you know, and this didn't have a ton of volume at the open, but I'm just trying to make a point here that when a stock has a collapse like this, you're gonna get a reversal, you know. You're gonna get a bounce, you know, and you get that bounce. You secure your profit quick, and then they had this crazy wash again, and then you had another bounce, you know. So you're just waiting for that momentum to change, you know. And you gotta watch those volume bars, you know. You just gotta be watching the volume bars. As long as you keep the selling go, you know, you definitely want to wait for that reversal to come. So when the reversal comes, you buy. You know, you never know how high a stock is going to go, but, you know, you can make some quick money. And that's how these, these big traders, they make money. They buy these dips and they size in crazy heavy. You know, at some point when a stock keeps selling like this, it's going to find a bottom, and then it's going to bounce. Look, and here it was, 13.53. It went from 13.53 all the way to 13. What was the high? 13.65, you know? So not, you know, a lot of big reversal, but, you know, sometimes you'll get the big reversals. So, you know, that's really what I'm trying to tell you. You know, look for those dips, you know, especially on the low float runners. Like, I don't know if any of these stocks were low float. Let's see if we have one here, and then I'll end this. So this is a stock, okay, they found its high, SNES. It's really, yeah, this is a low float, right? So you know, it hit its high 347. Here's the wash, you know, it finds its low, and then you have the move back up from 264 all the way up to a high of, what is this, 310. You know, you're gonna get a bounce because the shorts have to cover. That's the whole thing. So when you see selling like this, like, oh man, I can't short it. That's all right. Just be patient. Watch the stock. and look for that momentum shift so that you can buy the dip. And that's it, guys. That's all it is. All right. So hope you found this helpful. Let me know if you like it. Comment, leave comments, like, share, and hope you found this helpful. Have a good